What is critical thinking? Hi, I'm Brianna. I'm a student at Chico State, and I'm in the nursing program here. I also work as a student assistant for a critical thinking course. My philosophy professor asked me to explain some of the concepts of critical thinking in my own words. But first, what is critical thinking? To me, the most important ingredient in critical thinking is figuring out if an idea makes sense. Well, yeah, making sense depends on what you are talking about. What makes sense musically is different from what makes sense economically. But no matter what the subject, an idea must be logically sound. For example, somebody tells me he shouldn't have to take a writing course. I say, why not? Because a single writing course won't make anybody a perfect writer, he says. Well, you know what? He is attacking a position no one holds. He is not being logical. Or suppose he tells me I should buy a new car. I tell him, hey, I can't afford a new car. He says, well, cars are only going to get more expensive. Well, that may be true, but how does that make a new car affordable for me? It's besides the point. It's illogical. Yesterday, I told a friend she shouldn't text and drive. She said, I've seen you doing it. Well, maybe she did, but what I do or don't do doesn't relate to whether she should text and drive. If she thinks it does, she is being illogical. What I do and don't do is relevant to some conversations, but not this one. A course in critical thinking may not tell you directly whether you should text and drive, or whether they should require a writing course, or whether you should get a new car. But it can tell you if you're being given a logically weak reason for texting and driving, or requiring a writing course, or for thinking you should get a new car. So, to me, critical thinking is not creative thinking, or problem solving, or thinking outside of the box. It's what you use to evaluate these sorts of things. If you ever take a test in reasoning ability, like the graduate record exam, or the law school aptitude test, or the graduate management aptitude test, you can bet they will ask a lot of critical thinking questions. You can bet they will give you a passage to read and then ask what it assumes or implies. And you will have to figure out which of several options makes logical sense given the passage. And that's an important part of critical thinking. Bye!